Should you put your phone number on your website? Every website needs a call to action. So when people come to your website, they're coming there for a reason. So it might be they've seen something you've put on social media. It might be that they've heard about you from someone else. It might be that they've found you in a search, or they've seen an ad, or whatever it is. But they're coming to your website for a reason. They're interested in finding out more about what you do, or they're interested in your products or services. And so we need a call to action. We need to help them get to that next stage once they've read our website copy and decided, yeah, I want to move forward with this. We want a call to action that is going to get them to book a call, or submit an inquiry form, or request a quote, or book an appointment, or call us or email us, or whatever it might be, whatever the way we want them to get in touch with us is. Now, the temptation is to give visitors lots of different options. So quite often you see a contact page that has phone number, email, different social media profiles, an address, and a contact form, and about 10 different ways to get in touch. And the problem with this approach is that while you think you're doing your customers a favour by giving them lots of options for how they can get in touch with you, you're actually just making more work for them. If you think about the amount of decisions that we have to make on a day-by-day basis, quite often we have hundreds of decisions, just little decisions all through the day, from what to wear, whether to have a cup of tea or not, what to eat for lunch, just all these little decisions that we have to make. And then on top of that, we have all the business decisions that we have to make. Which tasks we need to do first, what we need to prioritise, how we're going to respond to this inquiry, how we're going to respond to that inquiry, what we're going to do about this difficult customer, and so on. So we have lots and lots of decisions that we have to make through the day. Now, if we have decided that we want to invest in a product or service, and we've found the person that we want to do business with, and then we're faced with a decision of how do we contact them, it's just putting that extra bit of work into someone's already busy day, because you're then putting the work that you're expecting them to figure out, well, which of these approaches is going to get me the quickest response, or which one of these things should I do? Should I call them? Or, well, what if it's not a convenient time? I don't know what time their opening hours are. Maybe it's better if I email them. But if I email them, I might not get a response very quickly. Maybe I should message them on social media. Like, you're just giving people work to do. But also, it's not great for you either, because if you've got so many options for people to get in touch with you, it's going to be really easy to lose track of where inquiries are coming from. So you might be out and about and you get a WhatsApp message from a potential customer, and you see it come in, but you're busy doing something, and so you forget about it and you don't respond for a couple of days until you next check your messages and are like, oh no, I forgot to reply to that. Or if someone's messaged you on LinkedIn and you exchange a few messages, and then you switch to contacting them by email, but then later on you want to check back on the original inquiry and you've forgotten where it was they got in touch with you, and there's just you're going to have all these inquiries in different places, and you're going to find it harder to keep track of where they're coming from. So to the question of whether you should put your phone number on your website, I don't have my phone number on my website because it's not convenient for me if people just call me randomly. And the reason is because it's just me and my business. So I would be the one that would have to answer the phone. Now, if I'm out and about, if I'm about to go into a meeting, or if I'm on a call with someone, or if I've got my head down in work, I'm not necessarily going to see that call come in, or I'm not going to be able to necessarily take that call. And even if I can take that call, it might not be great timing and I won't be fully prepared for it. So I don't have my phone number on my website because it's not good for me, but it's also not good for the client. I can't give them my best if I'm caught off guard, if I'm not prepared, if they ask me a question and I'm not at my desk, so I can't get the information that they need right there or then, or I just can't take the call. So instead I have book a call. And I think this is a really good way to go, because it eliminates that issue of someone calling you at an inconvenient time and you not being able to take it. Because when people have decided they want to take action, they want to take that action and get it ticked off their list. It's one less thing that they need to worry about once they've got it sorted. So if they call you and they don't get an answer, they've now got to put that thing back on their list to do. So they've got to, oh, well, I need to call them back at another time. Okay, so that's another task on their list. Whereas if they can click book a call and they book a call and they get the link to their calendar, they can tick it off because they've done that task and they know when that call is going to be, and they don't need to worry about it again until that call comes up. So book a call is actually a much better option than having your phone number on the website if it's just you and your business. If you've got an office full of people who can answer calls as they come in, then great. But if it's just you, or if it's just a couple of you, then having people ringing you at any time of day might not be convenient. But you can have other options as well. So you can have an inquiry form, you can put your email address on there, you could have WhatsApp set up for business. So there's lots of different options. But my recommendation would be to pick one call to action, one way that you want people to make inquiries, so that all your inquiries are coming in the same place. You can put other details on another place. You can have a contact form, you can have your phone number or your email address in the footer of your website, so that if people really don't want to contact you in your preferred way, they have other ways of getting in touch with you. And people will message you on social media, or they will find your phone number from somewhere. But it's easier for you and it's easier for your clients if you have a preferred call to action and you make that the call to action that you have throughout your website. If you like my content, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel or sign up for my weekly email at makeyourcopycount.com.